What's up, my Pungios? Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here. As the title suggests, we're going to be sharing a leather variant case to the Apple iPhone 13 Pro Max leather case. Now, I already did a review of this, and you guys really like this. Nonetheless, I wanted to show you a competition. This is not going to be a comparison video, though. This is just going to be a unboxing and review, and I will have a comparison video on this shortly. So make sure you check the cards up above to see what the differences are between the two. With that said, Nomad put out a case. It's called the Modern Leather Case, but basically they provide you a really sleek, genuine leather product and solution for protecting your case. There's a bunch of other different products that Nomad comes out with. They have genuine leather straps for your Apple Watch. They also have genuine leather cases, which I think are fantastic, for your AirPods. I can't seem to keep a hold of these guys. Nonetheless, putting in a case like this is a little bit easier, at least for me, to keep track of. Down below in the links in the description will be product links and availability for all of these products that we talk about. This is not a sponsored video from any of these companies, so you know that my review is genuine. However, the links are affiliate marketing links. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take the case off here. You can check out that review up in the cards if you're interested to see what this product is like, why I chose it, and if it's worth the $60. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and move that over to the side and show you the Nomad. So you kind of pinch it from here and you can pull it out, and there it is in all its glory. Man, it already off the bat, it does seem like it's a little bit thicker. Feels like it's a little bit wider than the iPhone Apple leather case variant. Coming up closer, you can see it is straight up genuine leather there from top to bottom. The one big difference between this and the Apple variant is that this only wraps to about the corner, the edge of the bezel that curves, and then it transitions into this plasticky rubbery case. Now, I actually really appreciate this because this provides you more protection than, in my opinion, the Apple variant. Looking at the cutout here, it doesn't protrude as high as the Apple variant, it appears, but the case is thicker from the bottom, so this should be able to clear it. Coming down the bottom, you can see the punch out here for the speaker grill. What's nice is you have these little tabs if you want to have that little tassel thing, that little wrist strap for protection. I have it on my 12 Pro Max. It's important. On the Apple leather variant, you do not have this option. Again, this is plasticky rubber. It doesn't go all the way around. It kind of stops here at the trim. Bringing it around the side here, you can see the power button is engineered right into that plastic. Coming up the top, there's nothing. Coming down the back side here on the left, you've got the punch out for the do not disturb switch. You got the volume rockers, and that's about it. Let's go inside here and show you the difference in the engineering. You've obviously got the MagSafe circle here, which hopefully has that animation like the other one did. Nonetheless, one of the biggest distinctions here that I notice is in the inside here, the engineering. You can see that there are grooves here and pockets. Apparently this is supposed to be engineered with physics in mind. When you trap pockets of airtight within the device, it provides more cushion, it provides more resistance to impact. Now, it isn't to say that this is going to be perfect and this is going to protect you every time, but you know, anything that you can, when it comes to the probability of cracking your phone, you want to make sure that you've got a lower probability of breaking it than not. And compared to the Apple variant goes flush. This doesn't. This has those grooves. It feels like here there is kind of a suede-y, kind of a corky feel. It's not as soft as the iPhone variant. Nonetheless, it is very rigid. I can feel the thickness between the phone here and the back is much thicker, and it's almost like a cork feel. All right, let's go ahead and apply it here the first time. You go from the bottom up, and it just kind of snaps right in. That's it. There's no unique animation when you put it in. That's it. What's nice is it gives you a clearance, a lip here, so that, you know, your screen protector doesn't hit into it, it doesn't push up into it, but it also prevents from your phone when it hits and it slides on a table, it's sliding on this rubbery plastic rather than the screen itself. Turning it over here to the camera array, I wanted to make sure that this did clear. You can see it definitely does. It does have enough clearance. You get yourself a good 1/16 of an inch from the top of the lens here to the clearance. You can tell that it's not dragging. You can hear the plastic dragging. I mean, this is really, really sleek. This leather is supposed to age and look really, really cool. It does darken a little bit. If you want to see, I've had my other leather case for about 6 months on the 12 Pro Max, and you can see how it just looks so cool once it's aged. It's got this texture, this refinement, and it looks pretty good. My one big gripe about this phone is around the corners here, because it doesn't stretch all the way over. This is like a point of impact. I've had a number of times where the leather has been gouged and dug because of, you know, one thing or another, whether it's caught on something or not. I presume, you know, it should be fine. But with that said, just know that, you know, you've got that issue, that risk when you've got the leather that doesn't go all the way around like the Apple variant does. I'm going to go ahead and take off this little wrist strap here because, well, I want to transfer it now and I want to hold on to this Nomad. Putting them in their case again here. Now, if you want, I extensively go over the 12 Pro Max versus the 13. Check that up in the cards up above. Nonetheless, that's about it. I'm ready to go ahead now and start shooting and filming. I like to have the wrist strap right here, and then you can shoot and film. This looks really good. With that said, folks, Nomad has a number of different case solutions. This is just the modern leather, what I really like. In other words, this is the typical case. They have a folio, which actually has leather that goes all the way over the phone. Then they actually have a leather skin where you can still hold onto your phone and put a leather back onto it. Nonetheless, I'll have links down below in the description for all the products and pricing that I went over here today. This is $59.99, which is comparable to the other leather case. If that's worth it to you, then check it out. Otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like and subscribe if you want to see more. My name is Andy with Andy Vlogs, signing out.